What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my FIFA 17 career mode with Manchester United, and we have entered January now, so I have got a short list of some players that are available on a pre-contract. There's some younger guys, just like Donnarumma, who is a great young goalkeeper, but also I may stay away from signing him because I may consider doing an AC Milan career mode later in the year or early next year, so I probably won't sign him for that reason. Like, thinking of other big teams I could do as a career mode, AC Milan really interests me, so just so you know on the status of him, because I wouldn't want to use a player twice in a career mode in the same year at least. So we're going to move on to a centre-back that's available, Laurent Koscielny from Arsenal. His form is currently bad, so I want to try and take that into consideration in this career mode specifically, where it could be realistic for him to leave. It may not be realistic for him to move to Manchester United in real life, but yeah, taking it as this career mode, the story of it, he's like playing bad at his current team, maybe looking for a change, even though his morale is very happy. Maybe Arsenal want to get rid of him. That's why they haven't offered him a new contract. That could be believable. That's why he's available on a approach to sign on a contract expiry, and he's a really solid defender. He's a really good tackler. He's not one of those beastly strong centre-backs. As you can see, he's only got 75 strength, but he's got a bit more aggression. But yeah, he's not like that naturally strong defender, but he's got very good tackling stats, so we're going to approach to sign him. We have got plenty of funds. Look at the available wage budget. I reduced some of it, or some of the transfer budget to have more in the wage budget, so we can make a move. But I don't want to spend because apparently there's some really, really good players available in the second season of pre-contract. I think Messi, so I don't know. I just want to get some big players into Manchester United, and I think Koscielny, he would be at least on par. I know 31 years old, but with that value, 18.5 million, we could maybe use him for one season, sell him, make some profit, or sell one of the other centre-backs. So yeah, definitely a crucial first-team player he would be for us. 2-year contract, so that would be until he's like 33. I think that would be a good deal for him. And these signings, I really want to improve the defensive stocks while there's a chance to anyway. Pepe, to me, it was either Koscielny or Pepe. Pepe, he's a couple years older, so straight away from him, and you can see his value doesn't really go down too much. Like, if you think about Koscielny, his age, like Pepe at 2 years older than Koscielny is still similar value. But Mattia De Sciglio, I really like this guy. He'll be similar to Darmian, not just because he's Italian, but he can play both positions in a fullback, left back and right back, and he's 4-star weak foot, so that's good enough there. So that will be another similar player, and he's 24. He could probably improve a little bit, but not massively. He's actually pretty well-rounded. Like, for his overall, he's only 77 overall, but his attributes look very solid. But we will give him the 50k, but the thing is, we probably have to give him a squad rotation player squad role, because I can't see him starting. He would be, that's what we need, a backup for Luke Shaw. I said we can sign a left back, and we've got a perfect opportunity here. He can just be the rotation option with Luke Shaw. Too easy. So we'll make an offer for him as well. And that is not it. You can see we've got plenty of money available. So there was a few wingers that are on my mind. There's Robin. That could be similar to the centre-back in Koscielny, like age. But then I thought, maybe not, because wingers, as they get older, lose physical ability, and also because we've got enough wingers already, I'd like to think. This guy interests me, though. Entep, he's 24 years old, so good age. He's 81 overall, and he's also got the Spezia speciality, because he's really fast, so and he's actually got 74 strength. For someone with that kind of pace, that's not too bad. He's got the flair trait. Injury prone doesn't really matter. You don't get too many injuries, well, maybe when you simulate games. But yeah, 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. He'll be able to play on the right side as well, despite, only in his position says left midfield and left wing, but that doesn't really matter, as long as he's got the attributes attributes to play in those positions. And yeah, he's a pretty good winger and probably has some slight development left in him. I've used him in Ultimate Team before, so but even if I never used him before, there's similar wingers with similar attributes. They're really quick, but they're not weak. They've got a bit of strength and good ball control, dribbling. And I think for a pre-contract, like, I probably wouldn't be signing him. I wouldn't make a transfer for him if he wasn't running out his contract. But yeah, there's just money to be made, and that's something I want to continue to do. And yeah, maybe because I did say I'm going to do this as a long-term career, and I want to see maybe, I don't know how long I'm going to do it, 5+ seasons, but see how the money, how it changes, if we can actually make a major profit or something like that. That will be interesting, but we're probably going to have him important first team player. We won't go to squad rotation, but yeah, instead of having someone, I don't know, maybe like Lingard, you have a better quality player and then probably move someone like Lingard on. That's improving your overall squad rating. That's something I like to do as well. So we shall make those offers and see if they accept. Also, I asked you guys, who else should I sign up to the first team? And a lot of you guys were saying, like multiple people were saying Santoro, because he's 16, another right back. He could be potential for the future, because we probably need a world-class right back. And left back, I would say Luke Shaw would be that ability. He'll develop into that. But Santoro, minimum potential of 81, that could just minimum be like, mid-80s. If not high 80s, with a bit of luck. You see his current attributes. He looks like he will turn into a balanced player. He doesn't have, like, or at least attributes that are relevant for his position. They're all, look, in the 60s, so he could develop really, really well. So I think we will offer the contract to him, and once more, we won't be able to change the 5. I don't know. People said it was like that in previous years, but I don't remember having to offer like a little bit more. I could offer exactly what they wanted. I can't remember what youth players wanted exactly in previous years, but I remember, you didn't have to do that. So, I gave him 425. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. But like, it's just a bit annoying you can't do that. But it's especially for Manchester United, that money is not going to make a difference. And then for the current youth players that we are training, Lewis, Richardson, Hendricks, Murphy and Morris, they're all doing pretty well in their training. So let's simulate the training once more. I need to rotate them because there's a lot of youth players, and I think that's not great. Get an F for Lewis. C's aren't even terrible for youth players. They still develop at a decent rate because of their low ratings. But yeah, because of how many youth players we have, we're probably not going to be training like our real players, because we want to develop these youth guys. And I'm sure you guys will hopefully think that is interesting. Would that keep you interested in the career? Because I know some people don't like it when I sign really big players, and if I continue to do that, but to me that's the point of career mode, making transfers. Considering the lack of depth in career mode, transfers is one of the biggest things. But would it keep your interest, I guess, with developing these youth guys? And if they actually turn into class players, at least like over 80 overall, and using them, would you find that appealing? Because I want to use them personally and develop them into really good players. And because this episode does have some transfer action, I will be playing just the 2 games. We've got West Ham United in the league away from home, and then Manchester City in the FA Cup. So that's going to be really big as well. I'll say it's away, but it's still in Manchester, so not going too far away. But hopefully, we'll be able to win that. And I won't simulate the Middlesbrough game because that's semi-finals, EFL Cup. That'll be next episode. Then you got Liverpool as well. So some big games coming in January. Cup games as well, both FA Cup and the EFL Cup. So we'll get into this game now against West Ham. First game in the new year. We are into 2017. So we'll go with the away kit. I know some of you guys are saying I should use the away kit when I'm playing away from home. It makes sense. But not always. You don't always have to, but anyway, we've got to make some rotations, quite a few rotations, so I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. So guys, I probably will do that from now. I won't show you when I'm changing the team considerably anyway. If I'm just going to make a couple changes, I'll show you that. But if I'm going to make a depth of changes, as you can see here, actually Richardson is getting a go. But sometimes I'll show you, like now, for example, to show you the player's current attributes, everything like that. We're going to have to go across. I still don't like how it is in this section. You have to go to the skill attributes and go down. for the goalkeeping attributes, but yeah, you can see his current attributes. We're just giving him a go here. 6'6". He looks like he can develop into a really good goalkeeper. He's even got 2-star skill moves. Normally they just have the 1-star skill move. Is that correct? You go to De Gea, yeah, 1 star. But anyway, he just looks like he can develop into a good player. Basically, everything else, like his physical ability, like his height, everything like that is good. So, yeah, a lot of changes for this game because Manchester City is next. I'm really excited to see Richardson in action. Hopefully, he can make a few good saves, but not too many. We wouldn't want him to make too many because I don't want to be playing poorly and letting them have any shots. So a clean sheet would be perfect for his debut. Let's get into it. Fekuli, okay, we got to block the space. Don't let him get a cross in. And I did exactly that. So sometimes that can happen. I think maybe I got a bit too ahead of myself playing that goalkeeper. Because, yeah, it's obviously a dream for these youth players to come through and do well. But to be honest, if De Gea was in goals there, we probably still would have conceded. It wasn't really his fault. But, you know, like De Gea is amazing quality. He probably could have came up with a save. Now Lanzini. West Ham could have a late chance. But we defend that well. How about that defending there? They didn't even get a corner from that. We win the goal kick. Come on. We got to create something. Like, if we sneak a goal before half-time, an equaliser before half-time, that would be really, really good. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, though. We need to regroup. Not sure if I'll make changes. Pogba. We need a couple goals. Verratti does so well. And how about that ball? That's perfect for Memphis. Now, Memphis going to cross in, and Ibrahimovic should have scored that. It was a very good save. It was on target. It was looking like being a goal. Now Verratti. Come on. Come on, Pogba. Ah, they're surrounded. Ibrahimovic. Pogba. Come on, there has to be a foul. Yes. But, I'm not that good at free kicks. Hopefully I can just hit it well. We'll just have to see. Oh, Ibrahimovic. This looks good. His run-up looks good. It didn't curve. Okay. That's strange. I was aiming, like, diagonally, like... But, yeah, it just went straight. But we may end up scoring anyway. We may have been... Fuck. Verratti. Oh, Verratti. So good on the ball. He's only getting better, as I mentioned. Up to 87 overall now. Let's see if we can construct something. Pogba. Can he play it through to Mkhitaryan? Mkhitaryan passes well to Ibrahimovic. Gets past. Man. Should have scored that, really. That was a good position. We're going to need to make some changes, though. Verratti is completely stuffed. He's been doing a lot today. He's going to have to get substituted. We're going to bring on Herrera. Rashford's going to come on for Ibrahimovic. We need that blinding pace. And hell, we need to bring on Griezmann as well. Just bring on some stars. That's all we have to do. But we've been... Oh, my God. Don't run to the corner. Please. Please. What can I say? What can I say? That's really frustrating. I should have been experienced because I've been playing the Foot Champions and I really need to be aware when people run to the corner when they're just winning by the goal. That's what they do, you know. So I'm surprised I wasn't more aware. I just didn't think they were going to get a cross in. I should have been more aware to that. But damn, like, yeah, what can we do now? When there's not enough time left and they're just going to defend. Fuck, man. Who do we bring on anyway? It's not going to make a difference. I'm just going to take a Rojo, keep Luke Shaw ready. Oh, you're out of substitution. See, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Far, man. Tell me I'm shit at FIFA in the comments, please. Because I am in this game, at least. What the hell am I doing? Come on, run past. Mkhitaryan does well. Usually he doesn't have that blinding pace. Usually he doesn't. Rashford gets it back. Maybe there is a glimmer of hope here as we bring it back to 2-1 Rashford. And he rapidly picks that up so we can take it back and hopefully get another goal. We're fighting just to get a draw here, just to get a point. But it's been, one of those frustrating games which you get throughout a season. So we need to just go ultra. We're all out attack. We're going for it all. Hopefully they... we just got to avoid... That's what we got to do. You got to prevent them getting to the corner and win the throw. That's what you do. You can't complain about that kind of rubbish. But what do you do? Oh, see... Come on. Don't let them get in that area of the pitch. But then, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. Okay, we get the ball. We get possession, yeah? We have to pass it. We have to keep possession here. So we can try and get a goal. But we can't take too long before the whistle is blown. Okay. Rashford. Oh, Bay. Oh, don't get in my way. Can't. Fuck. Come on. Let me have that late. Oh, that is frustrating. Yeah, you'll get these games every so often where I'll get frustrated. West Ham had 2 shots on target and got 2 goals from it. That is mad, mate. So, guys, we move away from that negative now. That game, very frustrating. But all positives. They all accept. Laurent Koscielny, pre-contract offer accepted. Mattia De Chilio, pre-contract offer accepted. And then Entep. Pre-contract offer accepted. Then Ricardo Santoro as well. That's expected from the youth guy. But they're all in. All in except Entep. I think he can be a very good player for us. As I said, I've used him before. He's a fun player to use. De Chilio, he'll be a good player for the squad in terms of rotating. For Luke Shaw at left back, could potentially play right back if needed. But probably the biggest signing would be Koscielny. Big wage, but he's a class defender. And to be honest, I want some better defenders in. And I think Koscielny can challenge the other younger guys, especially in Bay. I felt Bay made some errors in the last game. But yeah, Koscielny, better quality defensively. Also, guys, Santoro looks like a very good defensive fullback. He's got the high defensive work rate, 4-star weak foot. So even if it doesn't say in his positions, we could probably use him as a left back as well. So yeah, that's all good. Just go through his attributes, which I showed you slightly before. Looks very good. Physical ability seems pretty decent for a fullback because he can obviously develop. He could probably get into high 70s or low 80s, be pretty balanced in that area, but he will become a strong defensive fullback for us. So guys, Manchester City now in the Emirates FA Cup, and it's a funny one. There's probably a real chance I will win this game after losing against West Ham. I do better against the good teams because they're more attacking and everything like that, but yeah, it's funny. Sometimes the results don't make sense, but that's the same with football in real life as well. Verratti had a very good game last time. I'm just wondering, could there be a better option? Rooney just coming back from his injury. The squad's getting pretty big now. I listed the youth players for loan apart from the goalkeeper, but definitely Richardson won't be starting this game here today. Now Verratti should look to start this game. So yeah, I think that's probably our best. That's the strongest starting 11. Probably get Mkhitaryan in there, maybe rotate with Martial. But for the most part, this should be the team to get the job done and advance in the FA Cup. So guys, look how it presents here. That looks really, really nice. I like that. So definitely this is going to be the key focus of the episode. Well, I want it to be anyway, after losing against West Ham. Yeah, I really like the presentation of the FA Cup. Looks pretty sweet. Yep, everything. Oh my god, look how nice it looks. Hopefully I don't get too distracted, but yeah, that's just my initial thoughts on it. It looks really, really nice. I wish that was the default thing for how it looks for Premier League games. There should be an option to change that. But of course, it's for FA Cup specific. I really like the look of it. But here we go. We could have an early opportunity. Griezmann, maybe he's the difference. Ibrahimovic, ooh, not quite. But yeah, like I said, really want this game to be the focus. Especially if we win. Hopefully we don't lose 2 games. That will be horrendous and getting knocked out. But it's a tough early game in the FA Cup to come up against Manchester City, but also could knock out a contender. Don't let Sterling get past. Darmian, too strong. He's a great fullback, great defender. He's actually a defender. Some fullbacks are more attacking, but yeah, he's just a natural defending player. Go. See, look at all the space. When you play into these big teams and they want to attack as well, we've got this. Oh, Martial makes it look easy. Scores the goal just before half time. And You see, he scored plenty of goals like that. That's his specialty for me. Just, yeah, waiting till the defender commits, cut across him with ease, and then finesse it home. That's Martial with his first goal in the FA Cup. Kun Aguero. It's a dangerous cross, and Herrera had to get a touch on that. It's just to go, yeah, just about to go out. So we will look to make some changes now. I don't know. Verratti gets tired a lot, and his stamina's not really low. Again, maybe I just get the ball to him a lot. That could be it. We'll bring on Fosu Mensah for the defensive stocks. Luke Shaw to come off. And see, we do this Valencia, then we can just switch Darmian with Valencia. Darmian can play on the left back position as well. And I think here we're going to bring on Rashford for Griezmann, actually. We'll just play him on the right wing with his pace. And now we have time. Rashford. And that is it. Very good defensive performance by us. See, I said there was a good chance we would beat Manchester City after losing against West Ham. Doesn't make sense, but it is another good defensive performance, though. They had 2 shots. We had 7 and 5 on target. They had the 1 on target. So, again, it was a better performance. Also, guys, we have an offer here from Bayern Munich for Ander Herrera. It's an interesting offer because I feel as though Verratti is a very similar player to Herrera. They're both a bit smaller. They're not really the stronger central midfielders like the Pogba type, and even Mensah now, who's developing nicely. So we may consider. But yeah, if we do sell him, I'll probably look for a replacement. I'll just go 40 million. I don't like overly want to get rid of him, but 40 million for Herrera, I'd probably take that and get a better replacement rating wise, and maybe a bit younger as well with room to develop. So we'll counter that. And now another monthly scouting update. This is the 11th, so that would be from Italy. We've got Alessio Gasperoni, who's been there for 2 months now. His minimum potential is 77, so it's above the mid-70s. I think I'd take, 74, 75 as the minimum. Overall looks decent for 15. So we will sign him. And then, oh, look at that. Mancini. He's got the same potential. He's been there for 2 months as well. So I must have, waited for these guys to see if they're going to be good enough. And Costa, will probably leave him for another month. Because, that potential. The low 70s minimum, I'm not accepting anymore. Oh, another Gasperoni. He's been there for a month. We'll leave him for 1 more to see that. But that overall is very, very low. But he's only 15. Keep that in mind. This guy is definitely going to be rejected. But we can't sign any other ones up. So like Antonio Bruno, maybe we'll get him in the next month. Even though, with that kind of potential, I probably would sign him up normally. Mariani will leave him as well. But we can't offer any of these guys anyway. So we'll reject the ones that are definitely not good enough, at least. But they're all looking like the same report, that many options. So that's pretty good. And none of them have been for 2 months. So all really good talents. And our youth squad, leave your thoughts who else I should sign up, because I'm going to have to open some spaces once more. But we'll look at the squad anyway and see how many players, how many spots. See, we have like another 10 spots available, and it'll be even more next season. There's a lot of players I want to offload, like the young guys we had already that don't have really, really high potential. I want to get rid of them because these youth guys have high potential and maybe even a better current overall. and younger, so that's crazy. But we're going to finish on a squad report because again, we just entered January, so you can see the improvements of the players. De Gea's kicking is going crazy. It's up to 96, but that doesn't improve his actual goalkeeping ability on his other goalkeeping attributes to go up. Darmian, he's gone up to 81. Chris Smalling, he's up to 85. He's been there for a while. So Jimenez up to 84, improving physically, which is amazing. Physicals so important in FIFA. Luke Shaw +2 and Herrera +1. Marco Verratti, I noticed he went up. He's up to 87 now. Absolutely amazing. Very, very good technicals. Paul Pogba, he's up to 90 overall. He's gone +2 this season. Pogba's a beast, just how he is, but now he's into the 90. He's a 90 overall player right now. Antoine Griezmann, he's up to 89, pushing towards 90. Ibrahimovic is going down. I've noticed some people saying sell him, but it's Ibrahimovic. He signed for Manchester United in the recent season, so I want to be keeping him because you guys, majority of Manchester United supporters want to see how he goes for Manchester United. He's done well, Martial, so far. Connor Richardson, we played him, and he's going up in his attributes. So we sacrifice maybe losing a game, but some nice developments for him, and hopefully he'll carry on with that. Fosu Mensah +5 so far this season, with training him, well, more at the start of the season and playing some regular games. Look at that development. Like, yeah, working on his defensive attributes. Rashford's still on the +4, up to 80. Eric Bailly, 84. He's really good. I said, before maybe, I think I was just disappointed with the West Ham result. I don't think he's a bad player at all. Juan Mata, he feels threatened. It's understandable. His sprint speed, 63. That's very, very low for an attacking player. Even if, you don't have to utilise pace for attacking midfielder, still, it needs to be better than that. Antonio Valencia going down. We did give him a new contract, but maybe beyond the following season, I don't think he'll be at the club. Carrick, not going to renew his contract. And these other youth players, Charlie Murphy, has gone +1. Charlie Cook hasn't progressed in his overall, but some good technical attributes are improving. Tyler Morris has gone +2 already, so he's having a good run. He's improving attributes that are good already as well, so that is nice to see. Santoro just joined, so can't see anything right now in terms of development. Dean Henderson, he's probably going to have really, really good development. He's one of those guys who, probably going to end up selling. Jesse Lingard, we'll see how he goes. Again, not sure if you have a future at the club. We'll bring in better players. Sam Johnston, he's up to 70. He might as well be kept maybe as a third backup. I don't know, because you want to play that youth guy with high potential. Memphis 81, his future could be sketchy as well, even though I like using him. But we're going to be signing like Entep as well, so he's the rival for his position as maybe the rotation winger. Marcos Rojo up to 79. Fellaini, I'm probably going to end up selling him. Romero, is he transfer listed, Romero? Yeah, we're going to add him to the transfer list. He's unhappy, he should play more, but we don't have plans for him. Ashley Young, these type of guys, we will transfer list. Bastian Schweinsteiger, he's kind of a bit past it now. I'd like to see just going down too much physically, and those attributes were poor, but you look like 50 sprint speed, 50 acceleration, 55. His stamina is just depleting, so he won't be ready to be just like a player for us. Rooney going down as well. I'm not going to transfer list Rooney, but if we get an offer, I'll consider selling for negotiating, but I'm not going to outright transfer list him. I won't personally do that. Januzaj, okay, we can finally see improvements. That surely has to be an update, because we couldn't see it all season. And surely out of nowhere, Andreas Pereira, he couldn't go just +2. So there must have been a little bit of update for that. Or maybe it just gets updated in January. That could be it as well. I could be wrong. You get like a scouting update maybe. I'm not sure how it's worked in the game, but that's how it is. I didn't see it update. So it's either update within the game, or in January, the improvements of the players out on loan show up. So, because I didn't see them up until now. But that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode in January. We always like to focus on the transfers. Episodes could be a bit longer. So hopefully you enjoyed it either way. It was a nice victory against Manchester City in the FA Cup to forget about that West Ham result. We've got another cup game up next in the next episode. So if you want to see the next episode uploaded shortly, make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.